All right, welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit, and it is time to invite or introduce Ajit Mishra, Senior Vice President Research at Religare Broking. Brijesh has left us, and thank you.
About is on the back of its earnings, right? It's Thermax. Pradeep Kumar from Hyderabad wants to invest around 2 lakh rupees in Thermax from a 3 to 5 year perspective, but he wants to know if this is the right time to make an entry or not. Ajit, I'll come to you on this one. In terms of earnings, overall revenue and margins were largely in line, but net profit was a miss in terms of its estimates. Revenue growth was led by the industrial products and chemical segments. The stock is not doing much in trade today. Do you think this is the right time to make an entry in Thermax or wait?
Yeah, good morning, Mahima. So, Mahima, yes, it seems like a good price because it's almost like 45-50% retracement from the record highs. The stock has been strongly maintaining above its major averages on the weekly charts around 3,000 levels for almost 2-3 months now. Volumes have dried up, so that indicates that sellers are also exhausted. So, yes, he can consider accumulating in this range, 3,000-3,200, with a view of 2 to 3 years.
All right. We've got a question from Abhineet, who's writing in from Bengaluru, and he's got 300 shares of Varun Beverages Limited, which he's bought at levels of 544, he says. He's incurring a bit of a loss, so the stock is bouncing back just a tad bit, up about 3% at this point. And he's wondering what to do. He's not really specified a time frame, so Ajit, I'll come back to you on this one. Varun Beverages, would you hold, and what are the key levels to watch out for, both on the downside as well as on the upside?
So, Alex, if you could see that the stock has been witnessing volatile swing for almost 2-3 months now, means from 580 to 420 and then again to the previous swing highs. As of now, it's trading below all its key averages, so it's not a good sign. But yes, at the same time, due to the oversold position, we are seeing recovery. His buying price, coincides with the long-term averages around 540, 545 area. So if the view is short-term, I would recommend him maintaining a stop at 490 and use any recovery towards the long-term averages around 540 area. The buying price, he should review his position again.
So that's the view with regards to where Varun Beverages stand. Our next question is from Venkatesh, who's writing in from Chennai. He's holding Sonata Software, 53 odd shares, bought at 436 at an average price.
In a view on HDFC Bank, but I'm still going to take this question. Ashish, what would you like to know? Morning.
Good morning, sir. एक्चुअली HDFC बैंक में मैंने 335 क्वांटिटी ऑफ शेयर खरीदा है जो 1962.30 एवरेज प्राइस है.
हाँ.
तो मेरा जो टारगेट है वो है 1978.90.
ओके.
तो मेरा जो क्वेश्चन है, एक्चुअली मैं बहुत दिन से ये होल्ड कर रहा हूँ. मैं पिछली बार भी फोन किया था इसके रिगार्डिंग.
हाँ.
तो ये जो टारगेट किया इस वीक में ये अचीव हो पाएगा?
ओके. और आपने ये शेयर कब खरीदा था?
पिछले मंथ शायद.
ओके, ऑलराइट. और ये 1978 का जो टारगेट आपने रखा है इस पे, आपने क्या देख के आपने टारगेट लगाया था?
एक्चुअली मैं इंट्राडे ले रहा था.
हाँ.
तो उधर पे थोड़ा मेरा मिस्टेक हो गया. इंट्राडे में ट्रेड लेने के लिए.
हाँ.
तो मार्केट डाउन हो गया, मैंने ऊपर का ऑर्डर ब्लॉक से बाई कर लिया.
अंडरस्टूड.
जो मुझे सेल करना था.
अंडरस्टूड. ओके. तो आपको पता करना है कि इस हफ्ते में आपका 1978 हिट हो सकता है क्या? ठीक है. ओके. सो Ajit, you heard the question, 3.5% today itself, and it's not too far away actually. So is that possible?
Yeah, Alex. So in fact, I can recall that he called us earlier also during the show, and the same target. Basically, the previous swing high, the record high, is something that he's eyeing as a target area. It's been almost 2 weeks now that he has been holding this position, but I would recommend always that when you are trading, if you are sure about your targets, like you are very particular about your targets, you should be clear about your stop losses as well. Means if you are eyeing, let's say, 2-3% kind of a gains, then 1%, 1.5% should be your stop loss as well. Fortunately, the stock has come back strongly because the banking as a sector has been doing well. Now, at least, he should maintain a stop loss at 1940, basis his upside potential. If he wants to exit, exactly at the price that he have mentioned. Otherwise, he can in fact review his position because the overall banking as a space looks upbeat to us. After Friday's decline, we are seeing noticeable recovery across the board. So, in fact, he can review his level and keep on trading his stop losses on every rise. As of now, 1940 should be a stop loss and he can hold his position.
Okay. Continue to hold is the view coming in on charts. And Ajit, I must say you have a strong memory. All right, our next question is from Dilip, who's calling in from Hyderabad. Dilip, a very good morning to you. How can we help you?
Yeah, good morning. So I have a question regarding Gravita India.
Okay.
So I got 400 shares at the price of 1895 rupees.
Okay.
I'm looking for 6 months view on this.
Okay, so you want a technical view on this particular counter. Ajit, I'll take this up with you. In terms of the fundamentals, it was a steady quarter, in terms of Q4 FY25, but what are the charts indicating for the next 6 months? Should he continue to hold?
Yes, so in fact, Mahima has been a very steady performer. If you see, on the multiple time frame, it's just that for almost 5-6 months now, it's been trading in a corrective phase. But the pace of decline has been gradual and it has rebounded very strongly once it tested the major supports around 1400 mark. I believe that the stock is set for the next leg of the move once we cross this barrier around 2000 mark. So since its view is 6 months, I would recommend maintaining a stop at 1600 now and 2600, 2800 as a positional target in the next 3 to 6 months.
Right. I'm coming back to you, Ajit, on this next one. And Revati from Madanapalle in Andhra Pradesh is asking about IRFC. IRFC is the name of the stock that she's bought. She's bought at levels of 28 and she's wondering whether to book profits at this point because she's holding quite a substantial chunk. 1,970 is the number of shares that she has and she's wondering whether to take money off the table. What's the view?
So Alex, we all know the kind of euphoric move that we saw in the railway stock in the past, and it's been almost 8-9 months now that we are seeing corrective phase. The good part is that at least the pace of decline has subsided. The stock has been hovering in a tight band. So at least she should book partial profit because his buying price was very low, and she can think about expanding her portfolio also to the other sectors. So as of now, yes, partially profit can be booked, and once, let's say, we cross this 135-140 barrier, we might again see a momentum towards 160 area.
Okay, so that's it with regards to RFC. Our next question is from Ramesh, who's writing in from Hyderabad, and he wants to know whether this is the right time to enter into Sona BLW. Your quick view, Ajit, on this?
Sona, so I feel that we are at the immediate resistance. 520, 525 area is a very strong resistance for Sona Comstar. So at least wait for a decisive close for a day or two once we cross this barrier of 520. Then you can definitely consider, because 500 in that case would be a stop loss and 560 would be your immediate target.
Much for that. It's time to shift focus back to earnings, and we've been getting. Let's take our next question, and this is from Harsha, who points out that he's writing in from Virar, and he's clarifying that Virar is in Maharashtra. Harsha, we are aware. We're Mumbai folks, so we're quite aware of where Virar is. But you've got 250 shares of 600 at 670 of SJS. And you're wondering whether to buy for the long term or to hold at this juncture. Saurabh, view on SJS?
Won't be able to give.
Okay. Ajit, on the charts, SJS end up about 4.5% at 1,076. So he's in the green comfortably. So should he book or should he hold?
Alex, he should hold, because this is the recent recovery. It's been among the stocks which recovered very strongly with volumes. All the major averages it has reclaimed in no time, and now we are seeing the fresh beige formation as well. So probably it can retest its previous swing highs close to around 1200, 1250 area. So still we have around decent room of 9 to 10% from the current levels. So with stop at 1,000, if the view is short term, definitely he can hold for 1250 as a potential target.
Okay. All right. It's time to hit the rapid fire round, and this is where we throw as many questions as possible at our expert Saurabh. Ajit, hope you're ready. The first question should be an easy one to answer. State Bank of India. Venkat wants to know, should he buy more at the current juncture? He's bought at levels of 785. Should he sell or buy more? Ajit, on the charts?
He should add more and maintain a stop at 780.
Okay, the next question is from Tamil Selvan, who's writing in from France. His question is whether to invest in Voltas or Blue Star. And 3 months is his perspective. Ajit, your view?
Voltas would be the best, because Blue Star we have already seen move 1150 closing stop loss.
Okay, Paradeep Phosphate is the name of the counter we're looking at next, and Niranjan wants to know, He's bought at levels of 80 rupees. Should he book profits or hold for another year? Ajit on the charts.
Hold, maintain a trailing stop at 130.
Okay, the next query is on Yes Bank. The person is holding 3,000 odd shares, bought at 31 a piece. Ajit, should he continue to hold?
Hold, now at least maintain stop at 18.
Okay, I'll give C. Profit of 28%. Would you book at this juncture and switch to something else? Subramaniam wants to know. Ajit on the charts.
Hold, maintain a stop at 150 for position target of 185.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, we've run out of time on this leg of Ask Profit. Thanks so much, Saurabh, as well as Ajit, for joining us and for answering all the questions you did. Viewers, we've tried to get all of your questions answered. Of course, that is practically impossible because there are so many of them. But hopefully the stocks that we've discussed today have benefited you in some way. There is, of course, Know Your Company lined up next. And Mahima will be back along with Harsh to take you through a company that you know quite well and you use very often. That is Swiggy. Do stay tuned.